I think I'd like to start out just by saying this. It was nice to have close to 5 people in double figure scoring. Really pleased to see our rebounding effort, 20 offensive rebounds. Uh, that kind of effort, is going to help you win a lot of basketball games. We won the battle of the boards. We had 18 assists and only 10 turnovers for a new team to only have 10 turnovers in a game. And, they off and on pressed us. I was really pleased with that. Um, Things we got to work on, free throw percentage. Not happy with that at all. I think we can do that better. We took a lot of threes and we only shot 25%. We're a better three-point shooting team than that. But we struggled at it today, but at least we went after the boards and got them. And I thought the second half, much better energy. I do think there might have been a little bit of nerves, might have been a little bit of everything else, but I thought the second half, you look at it, 30 points in that quarter. I thought they came out of halftime ready to play.
The balance just to keep on with that. Is that what you hope for this group? That ball was moving. A lot of people were involved.
Hmm.
I think you went 8 or 9 deep in that quarter.
Yeah,
I know it's upstairs, but
yeah,
it's game one for everybody.
yeah.
But is that the blueprint of what you hope this to do?
As much as we're trying to press and run, we're going to have to go deep. I mean, we have to. But that's why we recruited this team. We didn't recruit them to sit the bench. So, we need them to get out and give everything they've got. I don't want them to hold back. I want them to be aggressive, trying to get steals, trying to trap, trying to push the tempo. And in doing so, we're going to have to sub and have to go deeper. And that's a luxury that we can. Last year, we couldn't have sustained this. We didn't have the depth for it. Now we do. And now it was fun today in that second half to be able to work with some different combinations of people to kind of see what we want to do going forward. But there were some really good things happening in the third quarter. And I thought, if you look at Candace Petticoe's stat line, she only played 12 minutes, but had a plus 27 and plus minus. That's incredible. That's hard to do. But I thought her energy was really good. She rebounded well. She made good decisions. A couple times underneath, I thought she got a rebound and had the poise to not take an off-balance shot, but to go up strong. Really, really impressed with her play off the bench.
As you look to figure out what the rotation will be for Conference,
Hmm.
how much does stuff like that matter? When a kid can make an impact, not have really anything called for.
Yeah, no, I know.
How much does that? How much does that? I mean, how many gold stars does she get in
Yeah.
the forward?
Well, we told them second half we were starting the group that had the best plus minus in the first half, and that's why we had different post players out there. Nothing against the kids who started. It's just I'm going to reward the kids who made things happen. And so I thought they made the most of it. They came out, they got us off to a great start in the third quarter. I think as a player, if I played well, I'd want to be rewarded. And I think that if the team keeps seeing us do that, I think I would want to work hard for that. It's a chance to play, a chance to help my team win. And I thought, you look at Meredith Tipner. She's not probably going to be our leading scorer every game, but she gets 3 to 5 steals every game. And she's just a blue-collar, hard-nosed kid that's scrappy. And even I thought Soma came off the bench and did some good things. Had a beautiful block, got her hands on some passes, got some rebound putbacks. She's got one of the best verticals, not just on our team, but on both teams, men's and women's. She's got a 20-inch vertical. And I wish I could do that. I would have dreamed to have a 20-inch vertical.
You talk about a gal's performance. She had, more turnovers than usual. Not the
Yeah.
best shooting night. What did you
No.
think about her?
No, I think we're only going to see good things from her going forward. I mean, no, she didn't shoot it well, but I know one thing. I feel very confident with the ball in her hands. She makes great decisions. She's got a good head on her shoulders, very high IQ. And so, even when the ball's not falling, it was good to see her not put her head down and keep playing. That takes a lot of poise and a lot of maturity, and that's something that she has, and she's only going to be better. I don't have any worry that percentage is going to come up.
I know she's been in the States for a while.
Yeah.
It's got to still be a challenge when your family is so far away.
I think so, but you think about it. She played high school in Phoenix, and then she played at Quinnipiac last year. So and then she traveled with her national team. The kid's hardly ever at home. I think does she look forward to seeing her family if they come visit? I'm sure, but I think she's gotten used to being here, and I think she's gotten more and more used to our team. I think the worry for me was I wanted her to play for a national team, but yet she didn't get that bonding time with our freshmen this summer. So trying to get her integrated on when she got here, I think she's getting there. But it takes time to catch up to all those bonds where everybody had free time to go hang out and get something to eat and get to know each other. She's playing catch up, and now she's got class 2. So I'm just really impressed with her maturity. I think she continues to make us better in all kinds of ways.
Is it a rule that she can only play for coaches and coaches?
I don't know. Trish Fabry's a heck of a coach, though. But yeah, I think that's kind of funny.
You talk about Jess and Shay, just how they both, their presence.
I thought the second half, both of them settled down and played really well. I thought the game was really physical inside. I thought they gathered themselves and went up strong and got fouled and got to the free throw line and made some tough baskets. I thought a couple times Jess could have had 3-point plays. They didn't call it, but I was proud of her for not pouting, just continuing to play through it. And that's what we need from them. They both are veteran post players that should be able to get us low block buckets. And, you look at it, we had 38 points in the paint, to their 24. And, I mean, that's them going to work and really, really proud of how hard they battled inside, especially because they were facing double teams and physicality. But they're going to see that all year. I love that game. My mom was a teacher, and the one thing I love about that game is it allows kids who maybe have never had a chance to come to an athletic event a chance to come and cheer and learn about the game and be with their friends and do all the things that some of the kids that get to do that all the time get to do. And if we give them an opportunity to learn about the game of basketball, and maybe inspire them to play or inspire them to be a part of something because of that, so be it. But I've always enjoyed giving kids a chance to be a part of something like that. And I hope we embrace it. I know referees sometimes hate the pitch of the crowd, but I love it. I look forward to it. And I'm so excited to see them when they come.
You got 12 different players score. You touched on the depth before, but what does it mean to have 12 different players score on opening night?
Unselfishness. And that's what I want to see. I want this team to continue to share the ball, find the best shots. Some of those shots didn't fall when we took them, but I love the fact that we're willing and able, and we're skilled at a lot of different levels and deep, and that's exciting.
This is not going to not the way this is not intended. It's not going to.
Okay.
First couple of games, do you even scout?
Yes.
Everyone's so different.
No, we definitely scout. Now, I will say it's hard because with the transfer portal, rosters are so different. But you can at least look at what a coach does and prepare your team for that. And I think it's good to go ahead and scout no matter what. Number one, you don't want to ever take anybody for granted. But number two, teaching your team how to learn from a scout so that when we face better teams, they don't forget that, so-and-so is a shooter, knockdown shooter, can't leave her open. Another kid is a great driver, and we can't let him get in the paint. And we start to teach all those concepts so that, as we continue on down the road, we're ready and we're great at learning from scouts and executing them. So yes, we definitely scouted. We worked on theirs for four days before the game, and we will continue to give everyone their due because I think when you don't is when you're preparing to fail.
But it is probably at least 1% easier scouting Thursday.
Then it's for what?
Unless you'll have some tape.
Yeah. It's nice to have some because a lot of people, if you're like me, we didn't tape our exhibition game because I didn't want anybody to have film of it. They got the stat sheet, but they had no idea what that meant. And we made agreements with people, hey, let's not share. Because some of those teams that we were playing against had roster over turnover too. They didn't want their film out either. So, I think it's really important to kind of keep it sacred as long as you can so that first game you're a little bit more of a surprise. And I think, 12 new players, that's a lot to have to figure out when the game starts. And so, but we had a lot to figure out with them too. They didn't have a lot of people that came back.
All new pieces together. What did you learn from this game, both of you?
Me first. I think the first half, we started off, I think nerves were high. We're a new team. So this was a lot of people's first game, first college collegiate game. So I think a lot of people were nervous, including myself, But I think the first half, we kind of came out a little bit rocky, and then we talked to each other in the locker room. During the second half, we came back and we played better team basketball.
Just to piggyback what Ahnay said, I also think that it was just a lot of people's first collegiate basketball game, which, nerves are high, which was expected. First half was a little rocky, but we went in the locker room, halftime, we turned it around, came back out. You've seen the changes, a lot of changes happened, but I know my team, and I know we work hard every day when we come in the gym, and I know the shots that we're missing, things that we're turning over, the things that I know that we can do.
And then we had talked before in the media day about the luxury of having size, much more size this year, with 6'6" and
Yes.
6'4" and whatever, 6'2". How did that help today? Can you talk about how the team looked different from the
Yes.
past?
I think Shay's presence just makes a huge difference on the floor. I mean, you really can't miss her. So it helps us a lot, you know. All year, she's going to get doubled. So she's been working on that in practice and just being able to hit her and then cut. And she draws so much attention. So it's nice to have someone like that on your team.
And then Shay, can you talk about having, I mean, there are only 2 returning players on the team. What does Ahnay bring?
Nay brings everything. I mean, just for it to be a sophomore, I mean, the way she talks and communicates on the floor. I mean, the way she handles the pressure, playing the guard spot. Not a lot of people can do that at the level that Nay is doing it at, and I appreciate having a guard like Nay, and I appreciate somebody who looks to pass inside to the post, and it's not selfish because I mean, if I'm getting double, I'm getting it right back out, and yeah, Nay, I love playing with Nay.
Zach Cohen, the Miami Hurricane. Both of you were the top 2 leading scorers tonight, and each of you are the captains. What does it mean to you to be the leaders of this team? Be captains?
I think for me, honestly, the title is nice, but I don't think you have to be a captain to be a leader. I think we have so many different leaders on our team that bring so many different things. So, but just having like an awareness of like the knowing that the team trusts me to give me that title, you know, is nice.
I would agree. I mean, I try to lead in any way that I can lead, on and off the court. Especially, I mean, since I'm the oldest on the team, and I mean, I've been here and I've seen a lot. So, to have Nay and a lot Jess and a lot of people alongside with me, I mean, we all lead in different ways, just like Nay said, and it just helps because we all bring something different to the table.